I remember standing behind her as she was giving this incredible speech, and there were 1,000,000 people. I've never looked at 1,000,000 people live before. And then we came back to P-Town, and I think it really helped Urvashi to see the success of the march was that it was the beginning of local organizing.
There are things to do. This was a beautiful homage to this person, Urvashi, for what she fought for with gay rights and development of the commons, which it was very informational. I didn't know about that, and I liked the length of this film. I thought it was just beautifully done with the nice interviews of the different people in her life and nice use of music and nice footage and pictures. And everything was just really well done from beginning to end. I thought it flowed very nicely, and everything was, you know, this organization of everything. All the scenes were great. Everything flowed well. The editing was good, and yeah, I thought just a really nice way to present what this person meant to her friends and loved ones. So really well done, and good luck.
There are things to do. I thought this was really great. I thought this was really educational and really honored the kind of people that laid the groundwork, honored the people that have been doing this and were doing this for a long time when it was hush hush and it was taboo and it was not as like open and, you know, visible. And that's when a lot of like the really hard work has to happen, because you have to combat all of the stigma surrounding it and then also accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. And I think that this film just did such a great job of highlighting and showing how far things have come, but also how much farther they need to be going. And I feel like when it's hard when you're trying to get that message across, because for the people that have been in it and, you know, working towards it and fighting towards, you know, better everything, better quality of life, better legal like services, better rights, better everything, that there's sometimes a way that can be very disheartening if you are continuing to look at what needs to be done more, what needs to be done next, how much further there is to go, especially if you've been working very hard in that fight. And I think that this film balanced honoring who've worked, who you know, the kind of the shoulders that people are standing on of where things started and where they need to also be going and like looking towards the future. I think the film did a really good job of balancing those two ideas and really paying tribute and paying homage to the work while also highlighting that there is still more work. And like I said, I think that that can sometimes be a really hard message to get across just because it can be kind of disheartening, but I think they did a really good job of finding that balance, finding that kind of sweet spot where it was more inspirational and obviously giving a lot of thanks and acknowledging what had happened before. And I think that to find that sweet spot is kind of hard to do, and I think they definitely did.
There Are Things to Do is a classic form of documentary. It has a very clean look, a very clean rhythm as well. It's not incredibly stylized, but it really conveys the respect that the storytellers behind this had for the women involved, the women that the film decides to talk about. It has some beautiful imagery and some really interesting conversation points. I think this treats a very niche subject, these two LGBTQ activists that, to be honest, I didn't know about. I think the choice of bringing to light the such committed work and passion that often remains unknown is a great and yeah, committed and respectful narrative choice. So yes, maybe if there was a bit more fun in the editing or in shots, it would have translated the same humor, the same charisma that these two activists have. But also, it's a style, and it translates into a lot of respect. So either way, I enjoyed watching this.
This film is called There Are Things to Do. This was an amazing and inspiring LGBTQ plus short. Wow, I was recently in Provincetown, and I wish I had seen this short before my visit. What a vibrant community. Lovely footage of the place in the film, notably the classic buildings and the gorgeous beach. It was so awesome to see Urvashi in action and learn about her passion for the movement for freedom and justice for the LGBTQ plus community. It was really great to hear about how she was politically motivated even as a child, as well as her footage at a huge rally in Washington, D.C. I really appreciated the interviews of various people who knew her, including her beloved wifey. Well done, important film. There Are Things to Do. Check it out.